Hello and welcome to the Insecure Chef. I'm here with Regina as always. Today is September 22nd. It is the beginning of fall and a beautiful summer has moved into the past. So welcome. Anyway, today we're going to do something a little different. As you know that about the last 10 years or so I took over the cooking responsibilities when I retired. Regina did it for the first 40 years. I've taken over roughly the last 10 doing most of the cooking. But there's one aspect of the cooking in the last 10 years that I do not do. And I guess you'll readily notice that if you look at the videos we've done over the years. I don't mess around with the classic Sunday gravy, or so you folks might call it tomato sauce, whatever. Nor do I mess around with things like the Italian meatballs or anything in that category. That has always belonged to Regina, and it always will. I wouldn't even consider trying to duplicate those. So with that said, Regina came up with a recent recipe simply because we came across some Roma tomatoes. And she came up with a quick recipe for making me a tomato sauce. She unfortunately doesn't eat it, but I thought it was absolutely delicious. So I have convinced her with a great amount of nagging to go on camera today and draw this recipe up for all of us to see. So I'm calling it Regina's Italian Roma sauce. Or gravy if you prefer, and we're going to be switching over camera, and she's going to take over. All right, babe, let's have that camera.
Okay, you got it.
All righty,
Okay.
You got it. I hope I know what I'm doing here.
You're the cameraman today.
I'm the cameraman today. So say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Again, this is my lovely wife, Regina. So Reg, take over.
Okay, so our neighbor found these wonderful Roma tomatoes at a local farm stand. And that's what they look like. They are different than the usual plum. They're a little softer skin and sweeter and juicier. So that's how I came up with the idea. So we're going to start. I'm just heating up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And it should be heating up shortly.
Now,
And
also, you added a little twitch to that. That olive oil is?
It's basil infused.
Basil infused olive oil.
Right.
Excellent.
But you
Okay.
can use regular olive oil. I did the first time we made this. So I'm going to start by sauteing these green peppers.
All right, let me come around that side.
Okay. When the oil is hot enough.
All right.
It's getting there.
Right. Well, you don't want it to smoke, I guess.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So these are starting to sizzle in the oil. I cut them in strips, and we're going to saute them until they become soft, and then we'll add the onions. Okay, now these peppers are starting to get soft, so I'm going to add the, this is a Vidalia onion, also in slices, and we're going to wait until they get a little translucent and soft before we add the garlic. The onions have been cooking for a while, and as you can see, they're getting a little translucent, so now I'm ready to add. I'm using minced garlic, but you can also use, fresh garlic. So about just 1/4 teaspoon of the minced. Okay.
Smells
And
great.
just stir that around. Yeah, you can really smell the
Oh,
garlic
that's it. I can just
now.
put that on a hero sandwich.
Now we'll add some of the seasoning, just salt, vegetables. and some
The
pepper.
quantities are on the channel. Regina does
Black
not measure.
pepper. No, I never did.
As a chemist, it drives me crazy.
Can add just a little oregano now, and then again when we add the tomatoes. And the basil. Oh, wrong side. Okay. All right, and we're just about ready to add the chopped Italian sausage meat. That will go in next. Okay, we're ready to add our chopped Italian sausage meat. And we're gonna get that browned up. Again, it doesn't have to be fully cooked, but we have to get it brown, chop it up. And then we'll add our tomatoes. So now the meat is getting to brown up a little. Again, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way because you're going to be cooking it with the tomatoes in for a while. Just trying to get a few more. Chop it up.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Okay, now we're ready. Now I'm going to get the chopped tomatoes. And they're going to go in next.
Look at that color.
You can just stir this all around, and I'm going to season it a little more.
What season are you going to add?
Well, probably everything.
Okay.
Just to get the tomatoes. Just mix it all up.
Now, I guess if someone wanted the sauce to be less chunky, they could either cut those tomatoes smaller or even
cook it
puree them,
longer.
or cook the tomatoes longer.
Yeah. Salt, pepper. This is the basil. And the oregano. Okay. As you can see, it's already starting to get a little liquidy, which is good.
So about how long will you be cooking this?
It depends. I think the first time I cooked it 45 minutes to an hour to let it cook down. And I'm just going to add some sugar. Now, it's just to make it even sweeter. And you can add, I don't know, a tablespoon. It depends on your taste, but I'm just going to add a little for now, and then we'll taste it later and see.
She's starting with what, maybe 1 or 1.5 tablespoons?
Yeah, that's all.
Again, some folks leave it out completely.
Yeah, you don't need to.
It's really a matter of your own personal taste. I found the batch that she made for me recently with the quantity of sugar she used was absolutely perfect. And we are using that Vidalia onion. Sweet onion adds a nice little texture to it as well. All you're trying to do is back off some of the acid, right, from the tomatoes.
Yeah. Even though they're sweet, they still have...
Right, of course.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cover it now and let it cook for a while, and we'll come back. Okay, it's been about only 20 to 30 minutes, and this sauce has already cooked down. The tomatoes are soft.
Absolutely.
Everything is soft, so we are all done. And it's really a quick sauce for, you know, any evening during the week. And the Insecure Chef is going to have a taste. We made a plate over here with some ravioli.
Regina took some sauce out and made it with the meat ravioli.
Okay.
So we're going to move that over to here.
And I'll let the Insecure Chef take a taste.
Okay, babe. It smells delicious, and I already did have a taste out of the pan, so
yeah,
it is marvelous. If you can get a good look at it, see the nice chunks of pork, the wonderful vegetables. Let me cut. I already did that. Here's my my meat ravioli.
Taster? Okay.
All right, here we go. It is so tasty and so different from your classical gravy. This is excellent. Folks, you really got to try this. I mean, just get some of those peppers and onions.
And if you can find those tomatoes, they're wonderful.
Really good, babe. Congratulations. Really, folks, this is an excellent sauce. Now, you did this entire process in what? An hour and change?
Yeah,
that includes weighing and chopping and...
Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes, maybe.
I mean, you can actually do this when you get home from work.
Right.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this from here.
Oh, okay.
So, for those who were looking for my lovely wife to cook,
Oh, boy.
there she is. Married 50 years, together 55. It's been an amazing ride so far, so thank God. So, from the Insecure Chef and his wonderful wife, Regina,
Have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather.
thank you again, babe. Thank you for everything.
And,
And
just
of
get
course,
a quick shot.
hello there, beast.
There's our little baby, Eli.
So, a delicious sauce. Take care, folks. Thanks again. Thanks, babe.